4 months into the year and already 5 cyclists have been killed. All the accidents involved lorries. Right now, protesters are gathering on Lambeth Bridge for their latest so-called die-in demonstration. Moira Gemmill was killed there nearly 2 weeks ago. She was the design director at the Victoria and Albert Museum. Tonight, her colleagues and friends will join the campaign, arguing her death could have been prevented. Luke Hanrahan is there this evening. Luke.
This is one of London's busiest junctions. It's used by vehicles at either end of the weight spectrum, but when they accidentally meet, only one comes off worst. And increasingly, they are paying the ultimate price for their choice of transport. Since 2011, 61 cyclists have been killed on London's roads. 31 of those deaths have involved lorries in some way or another. Moira Gemmill was the 5th death earlier this year, and that happened on April the 9th this month. Now, these people all believe that more should have been done to improve the safety here at this junction. Moira Gemmill, a leading figure in architecture and design and a champion of women in her field of work.
I do think it's really important that we do whatever we can to make sure that women have equal opportunities in architecture.
It was on the way to work on April the 9th that she died, struck by a tipper truck on her bike near Lambeth Bridge.
She believed in what she did and that what she did would make the world a better place. I think the poor design of that infrastructure is something that she would have been a champion of solving. She believed design could make our city a safer and better place to live.
This roundabout is the 4th most dangerous junction in the whole of London, and it's one of many which Boris Johnson committed to improving 4 years ago. But as yet, just a handful have been made safer.
This particular junction at Lambeth is one that we warned the Mayor and TfL about many years ago, and indeed produced a design ourselves of a Dutch-style junction that would be much safer than the one we've got now. Yet we've been told that those kind of redesigns can't happen in London because of the impact on motor traffic. And it's an absolute disgrace that a few seconds delay to motor traffic should be more important than the lives of people cycling around London.
Westminster Council and TfL have been talking about making improvements here for 4 years. The council accepts it could have done more.
It doesn't reflect well on TfL or the council, but Westminster has £40 million worth of improvements about to go in with the Westminster cycle grid. We are spending a lot of money on improving junctions.
Transport for London says it still plans to upgrade Millbank Roundabout and will consult later this year on further design proposals. With me now is Abby Torbin from the organisation Stop Killing Cyclists. Setting this tragedy aside, is it really possible to make every junction safe?
Well, yes, it is, quite honestly. It is not beyond the wit of traffic planners and city planners and the people that are paid collectively millions of tax dollars and pounds to make these intersections everywhere exactly what they should be, each one individually as it should be. And certainly, speed is one of the major factors.
So we know Westminster Council is spending £40 million, TfL spending hundreds of millions of pounds. Isn't it a bit unfair to expect these major infrastructure changes to be made overnight?
Well, overnight is hardly the issue. They've known about all these intersections for 30 and 40 and 50 years, and the changes have been made across the world for 60 years, and people travel and see these changes. So to say that it's happening today, it's only because they haven't done it before now.
So it's hoped that we won't see any more scenes like this this year, but unfortunately, only time will tell.
Luke, thank you.